Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 130. Took me a second to remember what I was playing. Let's jump into things. Okay, so a bunch of typical things. I want to do more of that. I forgot about that. We're gonna do more of that. Yeah. We've got Conjuration 9 completed. But ignore me. My brain is dead. I've been sick the last couple days, and I'm recovered, but my brain is like all out of sorts. So I'm probably gonna be super dumb this turn. Lich 18 has successfully empowered himself in air. Awesome. We have a new Wind of Death or what's the Wind of Death or the other air death spell, I don't remember. And also corpse construction. More Kusarikus, reanimation added to the mix, hordes from hell tossed out. Corpse man construction, Lichcraft, forces of darkness, yada yada, Naiad warriors, awesome. We have a manifestation. And we're probably going to fish with a couple more of these here in the near future. We've got a manifestation that is going at an Ummy. Cool. Up in the air, slash. Dead. Why have I not been... Someone, I guarantee... So, I started talking like 30 turns ago about, hey, give me your suggestions of what I should be doing in the late game, because I don't know what I'm doing in the late game. And I guarantee someone was like, hey, you know those 50,000 liches you have? Maybe start using manifestation. Turns out that's probably a good call. I hate my life. Oh my god, okay. Moving on. We witnessed a magic phase. We were magic phased. We witnessed a magic phase in Dragon Ridge. I feel like the magic phases are the only cool battles happening right now. So, he magic phased nothing. I'm assuming there was someone here that maybe magic phased out. Wow, he came in hot. Hot, hot, hot. The Shadow Seer. Hot, hot, hot. With these, trying to get someone from Lanka. And then we had a magic phase in Erd, where we sent a horde from hell, a bunch of imps and a devil. And unfortunately, there was a vampire lord here. So, I don't understand why this happens specifically this way, by the way. The imps fly, but the devil starts to just walk. And the imps fly onto the vampire lord. Surround him. Okay. And he's got invulnerability and soul vortex up, so they're gonna get shredded. There's nothing really that they could do. They might get a little lucky here or there, but it's kind of whatever. Our little devil lord over here, who is actually the guy who could potentially stab through this, he is still just walking. Still just and I think the scenario is that he only wanted to fly at the Vampire Lord, God, I gotta get rid of Gift of Health. That's insane. We might have actually killed him if it weren't for the fact that... Oh, no. Sorry. This is the additional health from the Soul Vortex. Max is 30, right? Only 30. Still gotta get rid of it. So I think the issue was he wanted to fly at the Vampire Lord, but the imps surrounded him. And so he wouldn't fly until there was a space. As soon as there's a space, he flies, comes down, and now, like, that's so dumb. Now he's just dead. He could have, he probably wouldn't have, but he could have potentially hit the Vampire Lord hard enough to, in the beginning, pop through the invulnerability. But either way, this was very low investment for me. I don't really care. Flame 10 has searched for sites in Halpathria, whatever. Did some blood hunting. Not a great blood hunting turn for me. Kohnberg is... I don't know why Kohnberg is producing so few. Kunaral is going to be out, though, in the near future, and we're going to have to move somewhere. I'm thinking probably up to Olentova from Kunaral. Remember when Kunaral used to actually be a good province? Sad. Very sad. Tyrannia might be good. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, moving on. Bunch of attacks. We were attacked by a horror. Actually a horror. And we did Iron Warriors. Why did we do Iron Warriors? Why Body Ethereal? Such bad spells to use. Stop it. Stop it. Stop using bad spells. Yeah, I should know better. I have an experience bonus to health? You can get an I have so much experience on this guy. Holy shitballs. Plus 5 experience. Damn. Anyways. Bunch of battles. We're going to skip through most of these. We got raided in Karnag by a Vampire Lord. We got raided in Good Water by a single Mound King. And he won. Did he have gear? How did a single Mound King actually win? Oh, he oh boy, did he have gear. What? I guess in fairness, Hinam's not lacking for any sort of gear, so throwing this type of shit onto a Mound King is kind of like whatever for him. So that's funny. That's really quite funny. Very high. Okay. I've been fighting with my... Oh, okay. We'll get there in a second. Alright, that's gonna change the plan. This guy kills everybody. Great. Kohins. Wait. It's only dragon. Got beat here. He sends some raiders into Geisha. We bump them with an army and kill them. Although we actually lose some people doing it, and we actually rout a... It's funny. We rout a Vampire Lord, our Vampire Lord. Watch this real quick. Kind of amusing. So I am constantly forgetting dumb little things like this. So a Vampire Lord is an undead unit, but a Vampire Lord is not an inanimate unit. Liches, true undead, are both undead and inanimate. The reason that this matters is inanimate beings are things animated by magic. They do not have a life force of their own, which means they can't be affected by things like drain life or soul vortex. But the undead, the regular undead, do have a life force of their own, and they can be affected by it. So what actually happens is... the liches start to actually break through his... They like hit him with this drained soul, the soul vortex, and he dies. Or he doesn't die, but he runs because he doesn't want to die. So that was funny. We got a Firebrand and Boots and the Messenger out. We hit in Lost Woods with a Vampire Lord. Got hit in Resting Heights by a small army. Got hit in Andoria, lost Lufe, watched Naiad's attack, a Naiad attack in Bakar. And Naiad took that on? Interesting, let's watch this. Assuming this Naiad has something else going on. Very kitted out. Okay, so this does, like, again, this reaffirms to me the feeling that Hinam just has a lot of gear, but he's running out of bodies. No? Because you're really gonna put all this stuff on a Naiad? You have your Hinam. You have so many people that you could put this on, and you put it on a Naiad? Very strange, I feel. But maybe that's what he had. So we attacked in Jorgar and won. We attacked in Eterol and won. Watched an attack in the Forest of Long Nights. Watched an attack in Sanafe. Attacked in Turtle Glades and won. Had a bunch of unexpected events. Gained population in Eterol. That's rare for us. Gained Dominion in Simri. That's also rare for us. Tirnanog gained a couple of gems. Cool. And then Dershid gained Sloth 1. So actually a positive event turn for us, which is very rare. And then we have a bunch of liches. These were all those liches that we lost in big fight at Rafabolia. Okay, what are we doing this turn? Well, one, I just realized that I am sleeping. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out what do we do about morale and blah 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 and trying to figure out what is there a combination of morale items, etc., etc. And this entire freaking time there's been an option, and I can't believe because I was doing that for the longest time. I even came over here to like fire plates and was like, fire plates could work. Morale too. Fucking dragon helmets. Dragon helmets are morale 5. If I put a dragon helmet for three fire gems, right? If I put a dragon helmet and for 5 blood slaves, if I put a dragon helmet and a ring of the warrior on almost every mage, again, looking specifically at mages, right? Because we're already boosting for morale on other scenarios. We put a dragon helmet and a ring of the warrior on almost every freaking mage. That's plus 7 morale. That gets past the blood rain, right? So that's gone. And it gets past Wailing Winds is the other spell. Damn, my brain is suddenly turning on. It gets past Wailing Wind, or it gets past Blood Rain, which has been in every battle with Hinnom, and it gives us plus 3 towards dealing with Dark Skies. Now, Dark Skies I think is still best dealt with by getting rid of it, and it's gonna be very expensive to try to. We're trying to save fire gems right now, so it's going to be very expensive to try to boost through with dragon helms. But at the same time, right? Like, so this is going to be a base morale of 9. If we Divine Blessing, right, is going to be a plus 1. It's going to be a base of 10. If that gets hit with Blood Rain, that's a 6. And in his territory, right, a lot of these places are going to have a bunch of candles. So with Dark Skies up, that 6 can be a 0. We saw negatives in the last fight at Rafabolia. So, you know, this is honestly just the tip of the iceberg. We could need more than what we're doing. I just don't know if that's like a better option than just saving the fire gems and Flames from the Skying it 7 times, you know, instead. Like, I don't know, you know? Fucking A. I legitimately do not know. Okay. I do think we've got 2 of these, though. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna go ahead and, because these 2 guys aren't doing anything else, we're gonna take some Dragon Helmet. Could be a good option at the very least for us. We'll see. Okay, what are we doing this turn? This turn's actually kind of a in-between turn. We're not really doing a whole lot. We're moving back into Pangea. We were just trying to feint to see if we could catch this army out, have a big battle. We didn't succeed, but we did catch some raiders of his out. But we're too weak in this area to really go engaging super far. We are sending about 50,000 licks towards Olentova. We're also sending some Gurus up towards Olentova as well, trying to replenish the overall forces in the Tirnanog front. Same thing going on with the forces at Monarch Woods. That is where they are headed. A whole bunch of units to pick up the guard duty over here. Should go well. We are raiding in a number of locations with some of our undead, as well as some of our Tartarians, the remaining Tartarians that we have. Tart 15 and Tart 14 continue to fail me by only getting to take 1 turn out of 3. It's maddening, I swear. Yeah. We are moving reinforcements, liches, and vampires into Kailasa, as well as another Inci should be making it there shortly. Over in Halbathria, we're kind of getting set up to... we're trying to get away from our upkeep-based armies. So, doing corpse construction there now, doing reanimation there now. We have a site that we're entering there. We're forging a brazen vessel in the effort to then forge a Armor of Souls, and then probably to occasionally be doing Forces of Darkness over here in Halbathria. We are doing a lot of that other stuff over here in Silver Fangs, where we have the Shattered Throne, so we have a blood magic bonus. Forces of Darkness, Curses of Blood. We're going to be forging some Rings of the Warrior here. I don't know why I am doing that. No, that does work. Huh, interesting. So, only certain blood items. I think it's the organic items. No forge bonus on the organic item. No forge bonus on the organic item. No forge bonus on... Yeah, so you actually can't... No forge bonus on the imp, right? But a lot of these things you absolutely... Oh, that's death. Yeah. I think that's the difference between, like, the blood items that are actual items, like hard physical items, versus the squishy organ ones or the scraps of paper. Those don't have forge. That's good to know. Okay. We're also doing reanimation over here in Silver Fangs, trying to protect this throne. Since of note, Relay has been taking their turns lately, so that is a concern for us. We wanna make sure we don't get jumped by the squids. Fingers crossed. We're moving some elders out into Pugria and Tenaria. We've talked about this, kind of beefing up our fortifications. We are putting up a city palisades. We're dropping a lab in Delca. Generally speaking, that's the only real big movement scenario that we are doing. We are forging... you saw, right? We are forging some dragon helmets. I don't know that it's plausible to really go for a scenario where we have a dragon helmet on every single, like, Gudu or something like that. We're gonna have to think about what our plan is. We're also eyeing Gift of Health. We're getting very high up on the chopping block there, but I don't want to pull the trigger preemptively. We know Hinnom had access to a lot of gems. You know, they put up Arcane Nexus for about 650, so it's entirely possible that they overcast our, I can't remember. I would say our Gift of Health was like 350 plus. So it's very possible that they went for like the 500, 600 mark. And we've waited this long, there's almost 0 point for us to not just go to like 700, 800. Getting up Gift of Health and keeping Gift of Health up for the rest of the game potentially could be the thing that makes or breaks the game for us. To the point to where I'm considering just like, I say this all the time, stopping using nature gems. But I am considering significantly reducing the number of nature gems that we utilize in order to boost through the next 10 turns of nature income and just pass Gift of Health for 1,000 freaking nature gems. I mean, we'd have to arrange things with like our god, but we could do it. And that's overkill, but I don't think we win without Gift of Health up. Honestly, it's that important. I think we have to go for that route. The only way we get there is by either killing Hinnom and then doing a smaller Gift of Health, lucking out and getting Hinnom killed and doing a smaller Gift of Health, or whoever is there. Hey, oil bean, you walking on my computer? Or just saving up for the safe bet, because if we blow 500, 600 nature gems, and that's not enough, then we're fucked. Like, we're probably already fucked, but like, you can see the idea of spreading our dominion is somewhat working. We're having trouble against Hinnom because it's literally throne right here, and that's what we're fighting against. But generally speaking, we're doing good. We're pushing elsewhere, and Gift of Health is just really, I mean, that's our strong suit. So that's kind of the big focus. Other things that we're doing, so we are still blood hunting in Perenna, blood hunting in Kunaral, blood hunting in Kronberg, blood hunting in Belagor. Kunaral is gonna stop being a suitable blood hunting site relatively soon. Probably looking at maybe Olentova to be able to swap over to. There was another one I was looking at. I think Assad or Tyrannia were also suitable ones. There's also Neotha up here. Or I guess I could go for Delka as well. Tenera would also be fine. So basically, as soon as Kunaral starts to get a little meh, we're gonna start heading to another location. In fact, I get a elder. So what I might do is if like Tenera is one of the options, I might actually start. I might load up a elder and just start marching him towards Tenera. That's because it's going to take him a little while to get there, so that we have a base patrolling unit there, and we can kind of just leave the ones in Kunaral behind. I mean, they can go, but it's going to take him 50,000 years to get there, so whatever. Alright, forging. We need some more earth boots. We're doing that. Oh, we got another Esham. We're going to start producing Eshams every other turn, basically. We got a nice Earth 3 one, so that's pretty good. Earth 3 Eshams are very, very nice. Those are basically like our army of gold casters. We can put a pair of earth boots on them, and then they can, with boosted gems, cast our army of gold in a single turn rather than having to something like summon earth power. So that's good. And then we've got more Just Man's Crosses, more actually going to do an Amulet of the Dead. Lich 9 over here is crippled, so he's not really going anywhere, so I'm going to start doing reanimation there. Probably spending too many death gems currently, but we'll see how it goes. Doing some more Endless Bags of Wine, doing some more Eyes of Aiming, Thistle Maces and Moonvine Bracelets this turn, because I need some boosters. Having lost the boosters that I had in Rafaboli, I need some to replace those. We are empowering Nazar II in blood this turn, actually. because I realized I have it. I realized he's already fucking horror marked to hell and back anyways. So blood is actually a potential route for us to get him unailed faster. And we need that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna empower him in blood. Probably put some boosters on him, and then have him develop some cravings for flesh. And we'll go from there. More Lichcraft, Moonvine bracelets, Just Man's Cross, empowering in death over here. I was 99% sure that I had done this previously. I think I did do this on my Enchantress or someone like that. I had like a death, fire, or maybe it was a Tartarian. I don't remember. I had someone that was like fire and death, and the plan was to make Skulls of Fire with them. And I feel like I did that and then promptly forgot about it. Or maybe that was the plan and I was gonna do it and then promptly forgot about it. So in an effort to be less reliant on my Robe of the Magi and on my Sword of Many Colors, because I only have one of each of those, we're gonna empower a Flame Spirit in death, and then that Flame Spirit is going to become our Skull of Fire forger, and then we'll have a couple of Skulls of Fire. That way we can have more Flames from the Sky when we have the opportunity. Not that we're gonna have the fire gems. I'm realizing this whole like Flames in the Sky, dragon helmets, etc. Like we got too many options going on there. We're not gonna be able to do both, so we need to figure out what our main goal is. Anything else? Nothing really else here. Nothing really else here. Kind of very base turn. Oh, I say nothing else here. We're actually continuing to forge more. So this Oogaloo, right? Oogaloo 3 over here is basically every turn is forging either a winged helmet or a bag of winds. This Oogaloo already has a winged helmet, so he's going to get a bag of winds. Then we're going to swap over to some Oogaloos over here. Maybe actually to Oogaloo over here. Do I have more Oogaloos? I might actually need to summon some more Oogaloos. Yeah, it looks like we're actually really we're dry on Oogaloo. Great. My Oogaloos. We have one. I want two with almost every. This is going to be expensive. So we're going to start summoning some more Oogaloos. Those Oogaloos, the plan is to kit them out with winged helmets and bags of wind to be able to cast big big air buffs in battles. So stuff like Fog Warriors obviously comes to mind, but I was thinking more along the lines of Perpetual Storm, not Perpetual Storm, Wrathful Skies, or Shimmering Fields, right? Wrathful Skies could be very useful for us. Again, this kind of concept, if we decided we wanted to start doing Wrathful Skies, we could spend a couple turns and create a lot of shock gear, right? A bunch of rings of tamed lightning for 3 air gems a pop, and throw that on everybody in an army, and then all of a sudden my Shimmering Fields and my Wrathful Skies are doing way more damage to the enemy than they're doing to me, right? And that can help turn a battle. But I'm less focused on that because it's not the damage that has been losing me battles, it's the morale bombs. So we're trying to focus on the morale bombs first. That being said, I'm just I'm just making everything and doing everything because I'm at the point in the game where I should have been doing that 30 turns ago. So that's what we're doing. There's also things like Mists of Deception and just generally speaking, like casting a shit ton of air, like living air, right? If we had an that is my Gale-Gate. If we had like, do I have a fucking guy? My God, I'm an idiot. To rename. Christ. Super forgetful about stuff. Like, I legitimately do. I get super forgetful about things. This guy is gonna go by. So I'm gonna send him up here. The goal will probably be to... Can I get here? Yeah. We're gonna have him take over NC-16's army and send NC-16 safely back to where he can sit for the rest of forever and well of misery. To rename the people who have syllables on them. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot of different things in the wings, but that also means that there's a whole lot of nothing happening as we kind of try to figure out a way to best hit on. I think the goal is going to be, we have a couple goals, right? Rebuild an army with which to assault Rafabolia or White Forest or Realm of Silence. Okay. Then we want to... Ultimately, I think the goal is steal Gift of Health. Right? Rebuild army. Steal Gift of Health. And then either a combination of attack location, nuke it to the ground, right? So obviously we're going to need an army to siege a place down, but combining that army with 5 or 6 flames from the skies when he no longer has Gift of Health, going to do way more fucking damage. Or something like being able to guarantee getting rid of Dark Skies, or even if we can't get rid of Dark Skies, having... I think morale-wise, we might have actually won the last time if it weren't for our mages routing, right? So maybe we can get around that. There's a lot of different little possible options. So we're gonna have to see how those goes. Also, I think another thing that we want to fucking do. Fuck me. So distracted. We want to continue poking. I'm gonna do this. If he's just gonna sit there, I'm gonna laugh. He's just gonna start doing this back at me. I'm gonna keep manifesting at him. See how it goes. I just don't hit. He doesn't have as much death as Lanka and I do. Like that's why I feel like we've seen a fair number of like vampire lords come out of him, but it's significantly harder for a vampire lord to get up to 5 and start manifesting than it is for like a lich to get up to 5 and start. And it feels like he has way more vampire lords than he has other options. Anyways, that's it for the turn. I think I'm just rambling on at this point. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.